What's up, everybody? Yeah, like this. So when we used to live in Manchester, it would take us about 2.5 hours to London because I had to drive there for work sometimes. Now when we live in London, we realize that it actually takes 2.5 hours to get to another country. So there we are. Welcome to Paris. So I'm gonna keep this video short today. I'm gonna give you 5 things you need to know before you go to Paris 2022 edition. Let's go. So before I give you any tips and insights about the Paris, I just wanted to say that you should always chase your dreams. No matter what other people think about it. Obviously, if it's not gonna harm other people. So one of the reasons why we decided to go to Paris was to visit Disneyland. And you know, obviously I would be happier and I would be probably screaming and crying because of happiness if I was 12 right now or 14, but hey, I'm 29 and this is the time I managed to go to Disneyland and I enjoyed it. And I don't care if someone's gonna tell me that it was a childish move. Fuck it. I did it and I enjoyed it. If you want to do something, do this. No regrets. Peace. Let's move on to the tips and insights now. Right, tip number 1, Paris is the city of queues. So get ready to stand in queues, whether you go to Disneyland or you go to Eiffel Tower or you go to Louvre, doesn't really matter, you're gonna be waiting in long queues. So get your shoes comfortable and get ready for that. So if you don't want to be eating some fast food like hot dogs and like cheap burgers, and if you don't want to wait in even longer queues, tip number 2, book everything in advance as early as possible, because otherwise you're just gonna set yourself up for failure. If you came here with your partner for a romantic weekend and at some point you realize that you want to go party, don't worry, Paris is gonna surprise you. Actually, there are a lot of places here where you can go with parties on the boats, with restaurants, with discos, etc, etc. So just do your homework and you'll find places to have some fun. The next insight is more for English speakers. 2022 and French still don't speak English really well. No offense to French people, you get the situation in Spain and Italy and other countries as well. Just for English speakers, be aware that you will spend some time explaining things. So, next one. So there used to be a stereotype that it's very dirty in Paris. Well, we've been to many countries this year already and I can definitely tell you it is not dirty. It's very clean. You will enjoy clean streets around and definitely come over and check yourself because I'm not lying. Right, so let's cover the places where we've been and share some feedback. So the first one is obvious, Eiffel Tower. Beautiful tower. It does light up at 11 o'clock, so don't forget that. At 11 o'clock it transforms into a beautiful Swarovski kind of piece of art. Going up there, if you're enjoying heights, definitely do that. if you're afraid of heights, beware of that. It's going to be pretty scary. And I would say the Paris itself is not that beautiful from the top, so don't expect to get a beautiful scenery or something like that. Next one is Louvre Museum. Beautiful pieces of art, sculptures, paintings. The ones you're going to be looking for is Mona Lisa and the Venera or Aphrodite, but you will need to wait in a queue to get photos of Mona Lisa, so extra queues. Disneyland, obviously amazing. Actually, they will get the Marvel section soon, so if you're planning after July, you will get to experience some new sections, new attractions there. A lot of kids, a lot of queues, so get ready to stand. Montparnasse Tower is a new skyscraper that was built in Paris to modernize the architecture, but actually it's not enjoyed by French people because they feel it actually ruins the traditional architecture itself in the city. But nonetheless, on the rooftop there is a beautiful rooftop terrace with drinks, music, and a beautiful scenery to the Paris itself. Because it actually has view on the Eiffel Tower, I would say that it has better view than on the Eiffel Tower itself. So definitely worth going there. If the weather permits, take a boat trip through the Seine River, as you will get to see the city from a completely different angle as well. Definitely worth the trip. If you're into shopping, then Galerie Lafayette is definitely a place to go for you. But there are a couple of them in the city, so you need to look for the Haussmann one because it has a beautiful interior design and all the top brands. So again, if you're into that, you can have a drink there and just do some shopping. We did check the prices, and on the French brands like Louis Vuitton, Christian Dior, the prices are actually lower than in UK, so you can save some cash. And of course, book a table in a French seafood restaurant. You're gonna love it if you're a gastronomy person.